Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. As you saw in the title, I am leaving Bangkok, Thailand, but you got clickbaited just a little bit. I'm just leaving Thailand for a little bit. I'm not leaving forever, not even more than 4 months. I'm just going on a little bit of a solo journey on a side quest, you could say, and I'm just going to go kind of explore a little bit and kill some time. Yeah, so basically I have to leave. My lease ends the 31st of this month, and my visa needs to be extended the 27th. So there's a lot of deadlines coming up, and I could just get a new place and get a 15-month visa, but I'm waiting for my friends to get here in March, so I kind of just have to kill some time until then and kind of just leave the country and kind of go abroad until they get here, and we can all get here at the same time, so all of our visas kind of align. And so I'm just going to be doing a bit of traveling in the meantime and trying out new places and new things and kind of adding some value onto my life and to myself. And what I kind of believe is that new locations provide new opportunities. You might meet some new person who can provide you with another opportunity, or maybe you can help someone out and they can pay you for it. Or there's so many different ways you can kind of get new opportunities when traveling abroad. You just never know what's going to happen. Life is insane. Anything could happen. You couldn't even predict the next move that could happen. This is the basic plan that I've kind of laid out. It's not 100% going to happen. Life is crazy. Any one of these could change, except number one. Number one has to happen. It has to be done. I can't be traveling the world looking like a slob. You have to be looking like a 10 out of 10 to feel like a 10 out of 10, to operate at a 10 out of 10. So, the first one, I got to get a haircut. I got to get that done ASAP, as soon as possible. I'll get it done tomorrow or the next day. I'm about to go to sleep, so I'm definitely not getting it done today. And that'll be done very soon. So, number two is I'm putting some things in storage, which includes the bed sheets, pillows, pillowcases, just a lot of things that I spent time looking for and spent money on, so I don't have to go out and look for it again. So I'll be able to put these things in storage. As well as the chair I'm sitting in right now, I'll go ahead and throw that in storage as well, because I've been keeping it warm all this time. It'd be a shame for it to go cold, so I'll go ahead and throw that in there as well. After that, I will have to move out and extend my visa and get my deposit back, and then go straight from Bangkok to Koh Samui. And Koh Samui is south of Bangkok. It's this beautiful island. It's a nice beach vibe, and it's very beautiful from what I've seen. I have a lot of friends who live there, so I'll be able to kind of meet them and spend some time with them. And what I haven't told you guys is I'm very glad I chose Bangkok over Koh Samui when I first got here. Because if I did go to Koh Samui, I would have just been chilling and not really stressed out about my current situation. But Bangkok was the perfect environment for me. It was always high energy. The city never sleeps, always pushing you to the edge. And it really just ate me up and spat me back out and kind of made me who I am today. And I think it was the perfect city for me at the moment, and I'm glad I chose it. But now I can go to Koh Samui and relax a little bit and kind of chill out, so I'm going to be going there for a month. I'll probably be spending the majority of the time at the beach, training, smoking cigars, talking to new people, riding motorbikes, exploring the islands, etc., doing a lot of crazy stuff, island stuff. So maybe I can get a GoPro and kind of show you guys and give you guys an adventure there. We'll see. We don't know how busy work's going to get over there, but we'll see. So yeah, I'll definitely spend a month over there, experience all I can while I'm there. And then from there, I'll go from Koh Samui to Cebu City, which is in the Philippines, and it's on one of many Philippines islands. Philippines has so many islands that I haven't even known about until I looked on Google Maps, and there's so many I couldn't even count. But yeah, you could go island hopping if you wanted to, but I feel like that would just be a lot of wasted time. So I'm just gonna be sticking to Cebu City because I have a friend who lives there, and we'll probably just be training, boxing, and working. So yeah, that's pretty much the gist of the Philippines. It might be a little bit boring at times, but who cares? Just got to get the work done, and you just got to get it done. There's no choice. So yeah, there's a beach there as well, so I'll definitely be tanning, chilling out at the beach, sipping on a coconut water, maybe a pineapple smoothie. And yeah, after that's all done, after that month is up, I'll be going from Cebu City back to Bangkok. Back when my friends get here, they'll be getting here in March, somewhere like later in March. So I'll be coming in right on time so we can all have the same visa situation. So the visa runs will be very fun. You won't be going on your visa runs alone anymore, which will be really fun. Because traveling, like I talked about in other videos, it's very necessary for you to grow as a person. But it's a lot more fun, and a lot more eventful when you go with friends. So that's why I'm really excited about my friends coming here and kind of adding them on the journey. And yeah, if you can travel with friends after you travel alone, that'd be great. I'd recommend traveling alone first so you can kind of build up that character first before being influenced by your friends when they get here. So yeah, we'll get back to Bangkok, then we'll figure it all out from there. So you might ask, why am I not traveling more? And that's a great question that I ask myself every single day when I wake up. And there's mainly 4 different reasons. And the first one is traveling takes a lot of energy out of you. And it's very unproductive. Like, you don't really get a lot of stuff done when traveling because you have to make sure you have all the tickets, you have the passports, you have everything set up for the flight, that you don't mess up and that you're stranded on in a country. So traveling is very unproductive and drains a lot of your energy. Second one is I want to be able to save up to invest in a lot of things, including myself, crypto, and different stocks that I think are going to go up in the future. And I don't really believe in saving your money, like just putting it on the side, because think of it like a sports game. Like, you have all these players on the sideline and they're not playing. They're just wasting their time sitting there. You need to be able to be the coach that puts them in there and puts those players into the game so that they play for you. So that's how I kind of think of it as with money. Like, you got to put your money in the game so they kind of play for you. And just be able to be a good coach and make sure that they're in the right plays at the right time. So it's pretty simple. And pretty much I want to be able to have a short, intense period so I can kind of focus on getting a lot of cash and focusing on getting rich and being able to have a lot of different assets so they kind of work for me. So I don't really have to worry about making all that much money through sheer effort. And I think that's pretty much it. Yeah. So let's go ahead and onwards. You might also ask, why Bangkok out of all cities in the world? And that is because of these reasons listed below. First off is the weather. It is never colder than 70 degrees. So it's always very good temperature, not a lot of humidity. So when it is hot, it's not like too hot where you're going to be drenched in sweat. When you go outside, you'll be able to kind of be able to chill in the sun, especially when it's like 90 or 98 degrees. You'll be fine. You'll just be getting a nice tan and a nice glazing done. And there's a lot of great people in Bangkok. There's a really great network here, and you'll be able to meet a lot of great people, as well as the amazing healthy food that they have here. It's very homemade, and it's all straight from the source. Unlike America, where they add a lot of additives and crap to your food, where it kind of adds toxins to your body. And that can be detrimental to you in the long run, because they might just poison you over time, and you don't even notice until it's too late. And that's kind of the opposite of Thailand. They get their food right from the source, right in the ground, right from the animals here. They don't go through any factories. Like, there's no big animal factories around here. It's all just very local food that's made with love and made with the right ingredients. And Bangkok is very, very high frequency. I think that's one of the reasons I've became really good over here is the city never sleeps. It kind of pushes you to your limits and makes you exceed those limits. And it's very, very high energy. There's always cars. There's always people. There's always things going on. There's no time where it's just kind of dead. It's always going. It's always going. Like, it's like a never-ending song. And it's very cheap here as well, along with rent, food, water. Everything is pretty much cheap. There's nothing really that expensive except if you want to buy luxurious items. And cars are actually very expensive. And maybe steaks are a little bit on the pricey side compared to America because they are imported from Australia. But they're not too expensive. You can handle it. And lastly but not least is the girls here are very beautiful, very traditional, and they don't really mess with your life as much as they do in America. From my experience, like in America, they would try to make your situation in life hard, while in Thailand, they're just very soft going and very easy to handle, and they aren't too much of a problem as they are in America. So you can kind of just focus on work, and just whenever you do want to see a girl, you can go see her, and make sure that she knows that you're focused on work, and that she just needs to know that you're focused and that you have goals bigger than her, and she'll respect you for that. Unlike in America, she'll be like, no, you need to worship me, and it's just this whole big shebamble. So why am I telling you all this? Well, I really just want to see if this plan all comes into play and comes into fruition, and this video is just kind of a log to see if that actually happens. And we're going to see if it all works, or if it just goes to shit. We'll figure it out in a few months, because we know life is going to happen, and we're going to have to do what Bruce Lee says and become like water and just flow. And that's where the growth happens, so you can kind of dodge the obstacles that life throws at me. And I am prepared for any battle. Whatever life throws at me, I'll be able to kind of just fight back and make sure I come out victorious, because we will come out victorious. And you guys can just join me on this journey and come along on the ride and hold on tight, because it'll be pretty crazy these next few months. Now, I believe this is the last slide. Yeah. You guys can do this too. It's not as hard as it sounds. I might be overcomplicating it or undercomplicating it. I'm not really sure. But in my mind, I've got everything sorted out. It's easy as cake now. You just have to go through it first, and after that, it'll be easy as well. It doesn't really break the bank either. I'd say all this traveling that I'm about to do, it would probably equal around 1,000, and that includes like the plane tickets and food. I don't know. I might say 1,500 to 2,000 actually, to be realistic. So it's not breaking the bank, and you aren't hurting anybody. You're not going to be hurting your friends or family if you're traveling. You're just going to be helping yourself out in the future. No one's going to be stopping you from kind of going out there and traveling. It's just you that's kind of making excuses. You just got to get on that plane, buy that ticket, and get out there, go explore it, and start living unchained and live on your own terms. So that's basically the gist of the video, guys. Thank you guys for watching. And we will be starting this journey in about 16 days. So I've still got to do some planning and some outlining before I make any moves. And we will see you guys tomorrow.